it makes it actually so that if you have like a bunch of them chasing you, it's not just like easy. So it nerfed just spamming chasers. I also fixed that upgrade bug. If you click their tail, they disappear for a while, but then they'll appear later. So they're also kind of like a Archer. But they're not like exactly like Chaser, because they chase like a lot faster. Well, not exactly faster, like, hold on, let me see. Whoa. Like in that case, Chaser's faster, but like close up, Link doesn't stop. And they also are a bit like jittery, which can be confusing. I popped my. Anyways, I gotta start at 4:13. Oh, it just played. Lives show up like that. Yeah. If you click C, you get more clicks when you click. There's also things here. It's to make it so that you can get further in the game without dying. That's the idea of upgrades. It's also making you lives are just like useful again. Not because it looks nice, but because this is kind of like harder, laggier thing. Basically, it's like a 3D raycast thing. It's not very good, and it only handles cubes right now. Well, not cubes. Any rectangular prism works, but and the raycast isn't perfect. There's a way to get it to work by like using chunks, because that's why I like made it so that the cubes have like positions, just so that they're always at like chunks. But I don't know how to get the raycast to work. Also, if you step in one, you just get sent to blue. There's a few settings like this, I guess. Not really. Frame time, I guess. This is probably the most important one. You can change the pixel size. Oh, I can see. Okay. For higher resolution, at like 5. Once you get to like 5, it doesn't work very well. It like starts lagging. For my computer, anyways. I don't know if it'll work lag for others. And obviously, you could, because of how it works. Hold on, let me pause this. It like goes forward, and I have illustration. I can illustrate this. So, I saw actually an image of it. This is how it works. So, imagine this. I'll make it blue because that fits. This is like the square. And this is a 2D example. But let's say player's here, right? And obviously it's going like this, like the camera. I'm just gonna use 3 lines, make it basic. But it goes like, and yes, it is actually like this. It's not like round. I don't know if it's supposed to be round, but like it's gonna be at intervals because of how it works. So it's slightly in, so it's not perfectly accurate. And if like instead players here, right? I'll use purple just because I'll use 5 lines. It hits there. Probably doesn't hit there. I'll make it red where it hits. Right. So, I can't rotate this, but as you can see, instead of like hitting it perfectly, it has to hit like one of the intervals, and that's why it like looks weird. I don't know the exact way you fix it. Hold on, let me pull up Desmos. I have this. I just searched it up. I don't know. I don't know how good it. I don't know how to even use this, but it's just there's a line, and it gets these. So yeah, I don't know how to use that. straight up not even... What is this? I knew it would be bad, but not this bad. I see why, though. Another thing that I tried to do, which didn't help very much, is just making the check. It just checks if they're rounded, which makes sense to me. Maybe. No. I don't know what I'm looking at. You have to refresh it when you update. That's interesting, but that's not desired. That's what they said to me at the job interview. I'm joking. I wouldn't do a job interview. I wouldn't job. My name isn't Steve. And I'm still alive, but I haven't died of, D's. But yeah, this is the thing if you enter it, you just get sent to blue. Also, another thing, I could, do a lot. Hold up, I'm just gonna, stop this. I'm gonna make, yeah, I have to fix this. Don't ask why. Because everybody that asks why is never seen again. Morgan Freeman.
Whoa!
I could add different colors, or I could just, like...
What?
And that might make it a little laggier. But did it work? Oh, why is my camera like this? Isn't even... Wait. Oh my goodness, my camera is working in the wrong direction. It's when you go this way, it's rotated wrong. Yeah, I know that, but I didn't know it was like that. You know what I mean? I don't know if I set it to, well, no, maybe I did the rotation wrong instead. Also, this is like really weird, but for some reason, it does that. So it's not even like working right.
I'm scared.
So yeah, I think this code is right. It's just that I screwed up the rotation. it's 3. So it's this one. And that's 2. So I think that's right. Yeah. It could be ZY. Because Y is the second one. It's here. Z is the third one, so it's here. And now it's the second one, so it's here. No, that looks right to me. Rotate on one axis. Single rotate. Wait, this is rendering fast. So even though it's not like right, I think it's fine. Just have everything rotated weirdly. Or maybe it's a camera thing. Let me link it so that you can see the camera position. -90 is good. Yeah, so it does work perfectly, other than the fact that everything is rotated. Well, what if I set the pixel size to something really small and I try to crash the game? I didn't even set it. What if I... Oh, my PC... It's literally blurring because how I set this up... Wait, okay. Stop the simulation. Down. Now it's super high quality. Now it even has blurring. I think that's called anti-alias. That's not even intentional. It's not actually even a good thing. It does look cool, even though it's taking one. I don't think a parsec is a measure of time. I think that's a measure of space. But yeah. I don't know why it looks weird when you set it to 2. Like, if you set it for too small, this stuff doesn't do it right. If I set it to 1, drawing every single is it like rotating while I'm looking at it? It is. It's like that one photo shutter effect. I don't know what it's called. That's funny. And also, if you notice the background slider,